What's up, y'all? How you doing? It's your boy Dog from EBF Academy by English Black Friday. And guess what? Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics. You already know what it is, phrasal verbs. And these phrasal verbs in here are very important for the businessman and the businesswoman. But let's say that you're trying to find a job and you need to have, an interview in English and you get the job. So get ready because you're going to hear these phrasal verbs being spoken in the workplace at all times. Are you ready for that? Let's go. So the first one is to carry out. To carry out means to perform or to complete a task. Check the example. The company carried out a market survey last month. So the company carried out, well, in this case, performed, not completed a task. So they carried out a market survey last month. Is it clear about carry out? So as you can see, you cannot think about the verb and the particle isolated. You know, carry is to carry something out, like to carry something out of a place. No, carry out is one unit. Carry out, to perform or to complete a task. Next one, set up, to establish or start a business or a system or a meeting. Check the example. They set up a new office in Brazil. They set up a new office in Brazil. That means that they established a new office in Brazil. They set up a new office in Brazil. Next, take over, to gain control of a company or responsibility. So when you take something over, that means you're going to be responsible for that. Check the example. A larger corporation took over the startup. A bigger company, a bigger corporation took over. Now they're responsible for, took over the startup. So a startup is this small business that's just starting now. So that's a startup. So the bigger corporation, the larger corporation took over the startup. Clear? Next one. Look into, to investigate or examine something. For example, we need to look into the customer complaints. You know, we need to investigate why the customers are complaining. We are doing everything here the best way we can, but still the customers are complaining. So we need to look into the customer complaints. Clear? Next. Bring up, to mention or introduce a topic. For example, she brought up an interesting idea during the meeting. She brought up an interesting idea. So she came up with a new idea, an interesting idea during the meeting. Brought up is the past of bring up. It's an irregular verb. Okay? Next one. Deal with, to manage or handle a situation or problem. Check the example. Our team deals with international clients. Our team deals with, that means we have to negotiate with them. We have to be talking to them. So we deal with international clients. So if you want to work in my company, you have to speak English. Follow up, to check or continue communication after an action. The example is, I'll follow up with the client tomorrow. I'll follow up with the client tomorrow. That means tomorrow I'm going to contact the client because we had an action before. So I'm going to contact him again just to see if things are okay, if he has any questions. So I'll follow up with the client tomorrow. Next, turn down, to reject or refuse an offer or proposal. See the example. The investor turned down the proposal. The investor refused the proposal. He looked at the proposal, but he didn't like it. So the investor turned down the proposal, refused it, rejected. Next one. Work out, to find a solution or develop successfully. To find a solution is to work out. Of course, we're talking about business. Work out means something else. But in this context, check the example. We worked out a new strategy for sales. We worked out a new strategy for sales. So we found a different way to do it. So we figured out something different. We worked out a new strategy for sales. Next one. Run out of. To have no more of something left. For example, the office ran out of printer paper again. The office ran out of printer paper again. That means that we're fresh out. We have no printer paper anymore. We have to buy some. Oh, but here is the bonus. What does this one here mean in the business context, okay? So hand over. What does hand over mean? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Here are phrasal verbs used in business. You should learn them because they are used every single day in the workplaces around the world. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out of here. Bye.